live in extremely transformative times. Many of our clients are suffering a lot of pressure to adapt to the way the world, businesses and consumers are changing. We believe that it's very important for us to get a really good understanding of the challenges that our clients are facing and what they expect from us as a design firm.
What we are finding is at the measure that the projects and challenges of our clients are becoming more complex. It's never really only about the product anymore, but it's about the system that holds it in place, about the service that surrounds it, and also the business model that sustains it. So it's quite an interesting evolution that design has taken.
I think the key challenges in the automotive industry have to do with big changes in technology that are happening right now, changes in drivetrain, connectivity that is coming in, changes in user interface that need to happen, but also the fact that customer tastes and preferences around the world seem to drift apart. And certainly also a challenge will be to interest future generations into the world of mobility.
I am looking at design as maybe the one, and really possibly the only one function that can bring that coherence all the way through. It doesn't mean that we're the only ones that are relevant or that have the mandate to do that, but because we're generalists, we can look at all the different aspects of things. I think in order for design really to be making a difference within a company, it needs to be design driven. But what it means to be design driven is not so much that you have a big design chief or guru, or even a design chief or guru with a bunch of evangelists. It is that the whole company understand that design is an approach, a methodology, a way of looking at problems that will always systematically, again, put the users at the center and make sure that you're aligned with the brand strategy and what the brand really means.
We also worry a lot about collaboration. All of the industries we work in today are very international industries. Teams are generally distributed. The amount of data is very large. And when you try and work with all of those issues at the same time, you have to actually produce software which is highly collaborative. People need to be able to work together on a single object or a single piece of the film in a very efficient way, and we worry a lot about those things too.
In the long run, I think most of the companies have realized that a purely figure-driven analyst approach does not work. So they are looking to become more consumer-centric, looking for consumer-driven innovations. And buzzwords like user experience, design thinking have arrived in the minds of top managers. And I think there's a potential danger that design is seen as part of a user experience process instead of being seen as the very core discipline of creating this holistic user experience.
I think that a design company should be able to address properly what is the level of disruption that a large company is able to accept. I observe that the big challenge of design companies is to be understood. Design is not just styling, it's a strategic tool.
In the past, we've been able to more drive for global scale and build global platforms and kind of do top-down solutions, if we want to look at it that way. What we're seeing now is much more kind of locally driven initiatives and demands coming from markets, from countries, for more locally relevant solutions. At the same time I'm doing that, empowering the markets to come with their ideas, I also need to be joining dots up and seeing patterns and thinking about platforms which I can build on a global level, which can enable this localization of a concept, localization of a product or service, whilst leveraging a global platform. So this is again that kind of paradigm that we're in at the moment, thinking globally, building scale, bringing costs down, making things affordable and accessible, but at the same time making sure that they're relevant and meaningful at a local context in different cultures and so on.